Hi, I'm Carly, and my business is called CRAVE by CRV, and I like to upcycle stuff. Upcycling is taking materials that already exist in the world and making them into something cooler. I love making accessories, bags, and jewelry and earrings. I've started dabbling into clothing as well. Actually, when I started making things, I started using leather to make handbags. I was going to a lot of thrift stores. While I was there, I started finding really cool vintage stuff, really cool old things. I have just a sweet spot for a really ugly 70s floral print. I just don't think anyone really needs to be wearing those. I don't know, maybe somebody can pull them off. And so I started acquiring some vintage clothes and home goods and just any sort of cool old thing that I could find. So I've started now reselling some of those pieces because I love finding them, but I also don't need to keep all of them. Kiddie pools started, I have a little niece and nephew, and they typically pop their kiddie pool every summer inevitably. And so my sister was going to throw away their kiddie pool, and I think I saw it sitting in her garage, and it was just this giant pile of plastic, and I was that hurts my heart a little bit to think about throwing that away. So I took it from her with no idea of what to do with it, and then it sat in my garage for another year before I realized oh, actually a kiddie pool is similar to leather. I'm making leather tassels at the time, and I was I could probably make a tassel out of this kiddie pool. And so I cut it up and I made it into these tassel earrings. So oftentimes my brain works I either have this material, I don't know what to do with it, what is another similar material where I know how to make something out of this. I know how to make something out of leather. Can I do the same thing with kiddie pool? It's actually a lot like a window cling. So I started I made some window clings, and I made some window display, retail window displays using kiddie pools. So it depends on what the project is. Sometimes it goes either way of I have this material, what can I do with it, or I have this idea, what can I repurpose to make that idea come to life. That whole concept sparked, I guess, an aha moment for me. I think I had recently started repurposing kiddie pools, and then I came across another company who has been repurposing bouncy houses and kiddie pools for quite some time. And I think they saw me using that idea as competition, when it's there are so many stinking kiddie pools, just everyone repurpose the kiddie pools. Yes, steal my ideas. That is what creativity is taking ideas from other people and mixing them with your own ideas and your own experiences and building something new because of that. And I'm one human. If I can inspire someone else to think in that similar way too, then I think that's awesome.